Mekatilili wa Menza, the Lioness of Giriama. In the coastal lands of Kenya, long before independence, there lived a woman whose fire could not be quenched. Her name, Mekatilili wa Menza, a grandmother, a widow, yet a warrior. She was not born into wealth or power, but she was born with something far greater, defiance, the kind of spirit that does not bow, even when chains of empire weigh heavy. In the early 20th century, the British colonizers had pushed deep into Giriama land. They demanded forced labor. They wanted to recruit young men to fight in wars that were not theirs. They imposed taxes, tore people from their homes, and trampled on Giriama traditions. But the Giriama had a voice, and that voice rose in the form of Mekatilili. She stood tall at the kaya, the sacred meeting place. With her staff raised high, she declared, "We are not slaves. We will not till their land. We will not fight, will not abandon our ways." Her words burned like fire. Her people listened. They saw in her not just a woman, but a lioness of resistance. But words alone could not bind a people. So Mekatilili turned to the ancient traditions. At Kaya Fungo, she gathered men, women, elders, and youth. There, she invoked the spirits of the ancestors and called for a sacred oath, the Kifudu dance. The people danced. They swore to stand together, to resist the oppressor, to fight for freedom, no matter the cost. And so, under her leadership, the Giriama declared war on tyranny, the British. The British saw her as a threat, a grandmother leading an army of tradition and defiance. They mocked her. They underestimated her. But Mekatilili outwitted them at every turn. She led ambushes, disrupted forced recruitment, and inspired her people to burn down colonial outposts. When captured, she did not cower. When chained, she did not bend. Even in exile to far-off Mumias, hundreds of miles away, she escaped and walked all the way back to her homeland. Yes, she walked, because no prison walls could hold the spirit of a free woman. Mekatilili wa Menza. Mekatilili wa Menza fought not with guns, but with courage. She did not lead with swords, but with words that cut deeper than steel. To her people, she was a shield, and to the empire, she was a thorn that never stopped piercing. Though she passed in 1924, her spirit did not die. Today, when we speak of freedom, when we chant of resilience, when we honor the unsung heroines of Africa, we remember her. She was defiance made flesh. She was resilience carved in history. She was Mekatilili wa Menza, the grandmother who stood against an empire. Her name lives on. Her spirit burns still, and her story will never be silenced. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more untold histories from Africa and beyond, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video.